Okay, so this afternoon I'm here with the three writers who are working on Fred's contribution to this year's Shout Festival, working title Stages. Well, it's the final title because that's the one that's gone. Perhaps you could start... No, I think we'll leave that one in. Could you start by introducing yourselves?
I'm Jonathan. I am one of the playwrights.
I'm Abby, one of the playwrights as well. And I'm Stephen. I'm the last playwright.
Did that on purpose.
Right. Are you writing a comedy? No, don't answer that.
It's a musical.
Well, talking of which, just to get to know you a little bit, is there a particular play, musical, screenplay you all wish you had written that's already out there?
I have two, Les Mis and Once.
Oh yeah.
But they're like my favourite things.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
My favourite play of all time is By the Bog of Cats by Marina Carr, so I desperately wish that was my idea. And musical, I love Matilda, so I wish I wrote that because that's hilarious.
Cool. So, because we're doing musicals and play, the first play I ever read was Cyrano, so I wish I'd written that. Sorry, French. And you're in town because just town who can't pee. Well, it's like, how do you even pitch that?
Lovely, thank you. Interested in finding out a little bit about how you start the writing process. What's the most helpful thing you find when you sit down to write a new play?
A brand new notebook and a massive cup of tea and a clear desk, probably.
I think, I don't know, like as many people will start off with a blank sheet of paper, and I think that's basically just where I start. I don't actually need something specific. I often find that something just comes into my mind and I've just got to write it down. But that's really it, and then it just kind of evolves from there.
The internet as well.
The internet.
Google. Yeah, Google is important, I think, for me anyway. Just to make sure I've got things right.
And I think for me it's a bit of everything, and I like to make a playlist that sort of puts me in the mood to write. So a lot of the piano in that playlist.
That's really interesting. I always say when I'm directing, I don't feel I found my way in, or I feel I have found my way in when I've chosen the music for the play. It gets the mood, and I just listen to that constantly. So that's interesting. What most appealed to each of you about doing the Stages project?
For me, it was the fact that it was all Birmingham-based writers, previous members of the course that I'm doing now, and also just the theme. I was really passionate about the theme, and then I go, I met you guys, I love you.
I've worked with Jonathan and Robert before and absolutely love working with them, so I'm always eager to join new projects, and I think we make a great team, and I'm really, really interested in trans issues, and having worked in a business where that comes in sometimes, it's interesting for me, and I'd like to explore that further, so that this project's been an amazing sort of entrance for that.
Jonathan, the piece is billed as being experiential. Could you explain what we mean by that, and what the audience might expect?
Right. I set myself up for this, didn't I? Right, experiential, I think a lot of people would have slightly different definitions for it, but the way I define it is that it is an engaging, interactive and participatory experience. Not only for the audience, although that is very important to include the audience in something, but also it becomes an experience for everybody involved. So the playwright...
sound effect there.
The playwright, the director, the actors, the audience, everybody is involved in that experience or event. So it's not just one person doing one thing and one person doing the other, it's all a continuous kind of evolutionary process, really.
That's lovely, thank you. And finally, for now anyway, when the audience leaves at the end of the evening, what questions do you think they should have? What thoughts would you like them to leave with?
I think for me it's really important that they leave with this question of how can I help? Because this is present, it's now, and everyone needs to be involved if we want to make a difference. And theatre is great to bring awareness, but then the audience need to take that with them. They need to take that momentum that we've put into play to feel that they can make something, they can do something up there. So for me, it's like, how can we help, I suppose.
Yeah, I think without presuming too much about the audience, I hope that we share more with them that they weren't aware of, and that they can then go away and think more deeply about issues that they maybe thought they knew about but didn't really. So I think maybe just sort of offering a deeper awareness of trans issues within the trans community would be a good thing.
I'd agree with that, I think, and just from the time that we've all had researching it and looking into it and everything, I think we've all been surprised at how much we've learned, and kind of been surprised at what we thought we knew but actually didn't know that much about, and needed to kind of redefine what we thought. So I think if we can provide that to an audience as well, that they can go away and think, actually, I thought one thing, and now I think a slightly different thing, or my understanding is built so much more than when I came in. I think that I would be very happy with that.
Lovely. Thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us today. We'll be back in touch for an update on stages really soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.